Hey guys, welcome back to World of Warships. Today we're taking a look at the Nevsky. It's been a little while, and this is through ship request. As always with this series, comment down below this video, and I will play whatever is most upvoted next week. Nevsky was your request. This is a very powerful tier 10 light cruiser. 12-kilometer radar on this one that lasts a long time. That's nearly 40 seconds. We could buff that up closer to 40 seconds if we wanted to. We're taking things like surveillance radar mod, and then we could also take consumables enhancements. I, however, am going with a little more damage focused. I do believe that if I haven't taken out the enemy destroyer in 35 seconds, he's probably out of my range at that point. We'll see if that is the case. But here's the build that we're going to start with here. Not a lighthouse build, but not a full concealed build either. The rudder shift being over 11 seconds without steering gears, it hurts a little bit. So I'm going to try that out. I've been enjoying this sort of build as of late on my cruisers. 30mm deck armor is fine, but let's be honest, there's a lot of 457s that are going to overmatch us there. Very overmatchable upper belt as well as bow section. However, 50mm icebreaker here is pretty nice. There's some YOLO torp opportunities here potentially, as well as some spaced armor for our citadel here. So 140 on the outside, and then if we pull that away, we also have another 40. So it's 180 spaced, should be okay. Nevsky still gets smashed if you get caught broadside, so we're gonna have to be a little bit careful of that, but amazing utility, solid DPM with Nevsky. Let's play. So we get the up tier into super ships. Double sub as well is terrible news, obviously, but I mean, maybe we can farm these battleships. We'll see. We'll see. We're wanting to play like island positions here and here, maybe here, that kind of thing. I would not want to be rushing in, that kind of thing, not into a super ship game, that's for sure. But looking for positions to get our 12-kilometer radar on without getting spotted as much. We can play a lot further back islands because of that longer range radar and still get full coverage of cap zones. It's a big strength here. There we go. We got full coverage of the cap. Unicum is on his way towards the cap, which is good because he probably spawned out here. That likely means there's not a DD wide. So we can play a little bit more open on this side and get our guns firing. Without getting spotted, potentially. There will be a submarine, though, unfortunately. Satsuma hurts a lot. All right, well, let's do the thing. There's the gimmick. I have AP still. That's sad. Yeah, that's quite sad. Missed our shot, but there you go. A little bit of damage. Push out just a little bit further. Maybe I can get some more shots on him here. Although I think he's going to ground on the island. That's totally fine. Unicum, Brisbane, pretty far back. Looks like their middle guys probably all went to the A flank. This makes me want to push up here just a little bit more. This maybe also gets us the ability to start shooting at the Satsuma here. We're spotted, probably from Unicum right here. So we can go into this position maybe and remain undetected, ideally. Satsuma is looking at us. Oh, we get spotted still. Wonder if that's 4501. There we go. There we go. This is a bit of an aggressive position to take so early, but it is a fun one. You get this nice little cove here, and you can farm the 910 line from here. Let's try and get a fire, and then probably swap over to the AP more than likely. The fire chance is okay on this ship. It's not incredible, as we can tell by not getting fires here very, very quickly. Not at all, in fact. Maybe I should just go AP. Come on, bro! Give me the fire! There we go. There we go, there we go, there we go, there we go. Now to the AP. Upper belt is where we want to go. Satsuma still has that weakness from Yamato. Big, juicy upper belt pens is the goal here. Oh, wow, that's bad. I don't have... Oh, this ship doesn't have ASWs, guys. They didn't equip it. No plane-based ASWs, so effectively nothing. Unicum, what are you doing? What is your plan, sir? Is he gonna try and YOLO me? Let's see. Oh, big lag spike there. A lot of lag in the game these days. Server lag. Wargaming's response so far has been run the game in safe mode and don't use mods, even though it's server lag. Which is pretty funny. Hopefully they can fix that sometime. Because it's pretty common these days, unfortunately. AP, meanwhile, in the background here, just doing a pretty consistently good job. Oh, we're still spotted over this. That's bad. Could take a big hit here. We'll see. Pretend we're reversing and then go forward, maybe? Yep, I think that's gonna work. Prop mod save me. Nice, and we're undetected. So Nevsky is tall enough that this island is not as useful. That's too bad. Still though, we've been doing good so far. Interesting torpedoes. Let's go back to the HE here and kind of just look in towards this side. Hello. I don't have guns right now. Sure. He doesn't have the best angle for us to actually torp. He's got to go pretty far forward. So we'll do that. Enemy shot us there. Fine. Let's actually go AP and look for the Brisbane. Maybe he reverses back, imagine. That would be really funny. Is he going to go forward? I would assume getting spotted there and the main going this way, the Brisbane's going to go forward. So that's what I aim for. I was correct and we didn't get citadels. He turned in. Too bad. Let's go there. The AP is legitimately very good. But not into an angled Brisbane, though. We'll get the cap. Ah, okay. Mini Gumo left. Sure. All right, little patience goes a long way here. Probably we lose our main here. That's too bad. That is another Colbert. Maybe some AP action. Oh, that's broadside enough. It goes high. No. I'm aiming lower now. Hey, there's the Citadel. See the AP, guys. The AP. It's quite good. Oh, yeah, the AP. Check it out. Kind of nuts. Another one. Lovely. Absolutely love to see it. All right, HE now that he has... angled in. Maybe we go after Brisbane next. We'll have to watch these shots through here. Main can be quite dangerous still if we do get spotted. Okay, we don't need to go on. Poor Brisbane. Still a close game. Still a close game. We're really just playing behind islands and taking some opportune shots here. Nothing too fancy, but Nevsky is pretty good in these situations usually. Try and help on the destroyer way out there. I mean, the shell velocity, right? Like less than 10 seconds out to 18 kilometers is crazy. We'll have to look for this main soon. If I could aim, of course, if I could aim. Is he gonna go full turn? Probably. He's just gonna go behind the island. That's his plan, sure. I think that island's actually too tall. That's really funny. At this range, the island is still too tall. That's hilarious. Colbert goes down, good. Main has turned away, so we're still chilling here. Okay, Hydro is gone, Kushlefen goes down. That's fine. Hey, we got a fire. Cool. Now let's help on this main. Probably want to go for fires to start with, and then the AP again. That's kind of the general idea a lot of the time. We usually think of cruisers in terms of like 203 cruisers and 150 mil cruisers, that kind of thing. being 180 millimeter guns, it's kind of this weird middle ground. I still think of Nevsky though as like a light cruiser, like 150 mil, because we still have only 30 millimeters of pen on the HE without IFHE, so we're not penning battleship extremities, and higher DPM, faster reload, I mean, with less damage in between each salvo, as well as kind of lower fire chance too. But the AP feels like it's got much more pen closer to 203s. Maybe not quite in some cases, you know, some of the better 203, but it's a nice combo where you still feel like you get a lot of the DPM benefits of a light cruiser, but you can swap to the AP and have a really nice time, as we can see here still. Which lends itself to a ship that I would enjoy, if not for kind of the unfortunate dispersion a lot of the time. It's still cruiser dispersion, and sometimes you get really nice stuff, but other times it's, yeah, it's a little bit more varied, I guess we could say. Main actually slowing down in our range still. We're gonna want to help in the A cap here soon as well. His F key is out, so any fires now are actually going to do some pretty good damage. But I am moving forward here really just to get shots into the A cap. We'll have to watch for the main angle depending on how far out we go here. Can I get over this is the question. I've been playing too much American Cruiser. I can't actually get over this island. That's really funny. So we're gonna have to get some spotting from the team here. We're going to turn away to try and open up some distance, and that way I can actually shoot over some of these islands. Nice. We get a fire there. That's big. Wait, how? That's his damage control lights. Is that another bug in the game? I mean, there's a lot of bugs going around, so... That is wild. That's... How? That must be some sort of desync. What is that? Okay, some weirdness going on. That's okay. That's okay. We can play around it somehow. I don't know how to play around bugs, but I just said that. I actually have no idea. Let's ignore it for now and focus on the AP into upper belt. I'm a little high still. Now we can get over this. Good. Now it's a little low. There we go. That's the pens we're looking for. Spotted by Mecklenburg through there. That's bad. Now we're plain spotted. Sure. That's fine. Mecklenburg should bounce. Didn't really bounce. This is a radar angle? Yeah. Let's try and get the Alvaro out. Unfortunately, I can't get over this again. So maybe a waste of a radar, in fact, because I personally can't shoot. So and I don't necessarily have teammates that can shoot either. Our Jaeger is trying. 9 seconds. Alvaro shoots though, so that should keep him spotted long enough that we can do this. Yeah, that was bad. Okay, I kind of baited my Jaeger there by radaring and then telling people to shoot him, and then I didn't have good shots there. Kind of resulted in the Jaeger feeling like he needed to shoot. Yeah, that was not so good. Well, we got to 200k, playing a lot safer in this one. More island cover that allowed us to play safer, which was nice. And we do win it. 3v3 here at the end, which is cool to see. You don't always get games like this at high tier. As I was complaining, I know, complain, but I do find mid-tier gameplay a little more engaging because you get more matches like this. And they're often closer range too. This one was still quite long range. But Nevsky allows you to play at longer ranges, eh? That's benefits to this ship. Back to Nevsky, right? The shell velocity here actually allows us to play these ranges much easier. Tier 9, by the way, into Super Ship Matchmaker. Impressive, sir. Well done. Yeah, 5 fires only. The fire chats here is a little rough. Okay, now this is an interesting one. Okay, we spawn way on the south, and we are going to go for the island here. It's incredibly powerful if you can get your radar cruiser in there, especially since we have torpedoes. The danger, of course, is getting there, but thankfully Nevsky is fast. And once we're there, if you get rushed, we have torps to deal with it. This is really, really nice. And of course, from there, we get full radar coverage of the cap. We get easy ways to farm the enemies up here. This island sometimes functions the same. It's a little harder to get to, though, I find. So very, very nice to get the south spawn. Now, you could just do the very common play to this island or up to this island, maybe. A little riskier to go to that second one, but you give up a lot of the flank, and that is very vulnerable then to an enemy pushing here and then farming you, and then these cross shots come in. It's very difficult if your team gives up the 9-10 line. So by going here, we actually help our team a lot in those middle island positions that are so common. It seems like we're not going to as a team, but that's okay. We're also going quite wide here, notably. We're going to go like this and then in, because I don't have full conceal. I still probably would go this wide if I had full conceal, by the way. Ooh, Colombo on this flank is... Well, let's just say that ship may have been buffed. I did play it last night. Played 5 games, was averaging like 200,000, 220, somewhere in there. Yeah, it's very good. I will shoot, though. It's such long range that I do think that if Colombo shoots at us, I will be able to avoid. Oh, he's not slowing down in his smoke. Wait, bad shots on my part. Very bad shots on my part. Wow. I thought for sure he would be. Stalingrad also pretty scary for us. Good AP on that ship. There we go. That's a better hit. You know, if I had shot a little better, this is, especially when he was broadside on like that at the start, this would have been a dead destroyer. Instead, he gets away. Feels bad. Feels bad. Okay, Vincent got him. Lovely. Now I'm actually going to go dark. I do want to get to this island now. Colombo just shot. Excellent. So we're just scanning for where their guns are pointing. Stalin's not pointing at us. Thor could be, but we're about to go undetected. Yeah, so we're okay. So we should get this. We should get this. Colombo leaving. Notably, looks like Stalingrad is going to turn away. Slava on his way to this flank. That's another scary one. We get detected. That's okay. I think we make it. Stalin kind of looking at us. Okay, we go undetected. So he's like in here. Yeah, there we go. We'll take that shot because now we're getting in towards our island. Very good. Good hit. And now we can push up to actually get the radar online. And you can tell that we are able to shoot from dark here. So a little tricky to get to this island. We didn't actually take hits, but we certainly could have. And that's the risk. But once you're here, it's very, 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 very good. Hey, a fire right away. I was spending all that time talking about how bad the fire chance is. We just instantly get it. That's funny. Any damage controls? Sure. From this angle, though, we don't have the best shots into the Laffy to support. I would need to kind of go to the other side. You see how it's lower over here? But I don't think I get there in time. So that's why I'm just staying here for now. It also overexposes us a little bit more to where like Stalin Slava is. I don't really want to do that at the moment. I would like to deal with this Thor while he's still spotted and low. You know how I praised it for having good fire chance there? Haven't had a fire sense. Maybe I've been missing. Yeah, that goes high. Perhaps I've been missing. He should go down though still. Unfortunately, the Lucian goes down too. Do I get him? Yes. Okay, good. Now then, it's just kind of a matter of waiting for spots at this point. That's okay. Slava fires, so let's start on him. Yeah, it's a really good spot, this island. It's a very, very good spot. Hey, okay. Wait, I'm down for these insta-fires as long as they continue once they damage control. Swap to the AP for Stalin. I don't think I have the pen for him, but we'll try. He's slowing down. Likely shatters. Yeah, likely shatters. Too bad. Gotta aim upper belt then. So not quite enough pen to do the massive funny to Stalingrad. He's gonna angle enough now that it's worth going to the HE. And now we just wait for potentially Slava to get spotted. And then continue the farm on him. Yeah, there we go. And notice how he's looking for us? Yeah, gotta be a little careful. Doesn't have a fire on him. There we go. Okay, wait, the fire chance looking spicy again. Slava does not have a very well armored upper belt. Or sorry, upper bow. So we can go for that as well. But he doesn't have fire prevention, so yeah, there we go. Very nice. Hoffman goes down to Laffy as well. I've done a bad job of dealing with the destroyers. First, I was on the left side of this island and not able to help, and now I'm on the right side of this island and not able to help. Whether or not that's intentional from the Laffy, it has worked out very well for him. So if Slava does keep pushing us, we of course have the torps. We can just kind of push up to this island and torp him out as he pushes around it. Our team is not looking so hot, so it might be a situation where we have to take a little bit more of an aggressive engagement. My battleships are pretty far back and getting further back by the second, which is also leads itself to maybe I should be pushing here to take the fight so I have their support for a little longer. I don't know. But let's be a little more patient. I've been impatient early. I don't really want to waste my radar in case Laffy comes into the cap. Oh, Laffy's going there. Okay, so let's use it. And yeah, Slava is pushing for us. That's fine. So we'll send these torps, and then what I want to do is push and turn in to get my other side torps off. As he pushes around. At closer ranges, this is where our icebreaker comes into play. So we have enough icebreaker and belt armor that he can't really citadel us at these ranges. He can do pens into our upper belt, is essentially what he gets, or upper bow. That's what he gets. So we stay bow in. It's okay if those first torps don't kill him. Just fine. We'll go upper belt here for the full pens. It's gonna hurt. Yeah, but no citadels, notably. So now we have some time. And we should be able to get the torpedoes off at him. Although, notably, this might be a situation where is he just dead before these torpedoes land? I'm not sure. It sure is. It sure is. Okay. These guns are just good. That's what it comes down to. Now then, we have to angle to Stalingrad because he has improved pen angles. This is where it's really nice to have the... Aha! Guess who can citadel now? This isn't 18 kilometers like it was. Although I whiffed. Poor turret traverse here, actually, noticing that. So, Stalingrad is in a tough spot because he either has to angle to me, who's going to citadel him quite often, if I can actually hit the right spot, or there's Vincent next to him. And GK. I suppose GK counts too. Oh, we drift around it! I mean, we love rudder mod around here. We love rudder mod for these reasons. Where are my citadels, game? Please? There we go. Greeting for rear turrets. Does that get me killed? No, it does not. Excellent. What? Where? Hello? Nevsky dispersion, guys. I know this ship technically has the same dispersion as cruisers, but it does not feel like it. You know what I'm saying? It just does not feel like it. How is that like... We get them. It's fine. At the end of the day, it's fine. We get them. No problem. It still feels like it should be better dispersion, but perhaps with the... Okay, it's not Vermont shooting at us. Perhaps with the DPM here and the power of these guns that... Maybe it's fine. Maybe it's fine. All right, hold on. Team is kind of dying. And I'm walking out onto a Vermont. That's maybe not the best idea. He has fire prevention. That's fine. Oh, there's Laffy. Excellent. Is he not going to shoot me? That's insane. What is this? Okay, 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 okay. What is that? What do you mean you're not gonna shoot me? What on earth do you mean? Do you see the damage that I'm pumping in here now for free? Because you have like an insanely long reload? Oh my goodness. I am not one for the paid actors, but sir, your check is in the mail. Your check is in the mail. What on earth was that? I have no explanation, but hey, we got to see Nevsky AP and Topper Belt battleships. That's cool. I was trying to get ready to do the turn in kind of thing, drift around the shells like we were doing a little bit with Stellan there. All right, we'll take it. We'll take it. We'll take it. Wow, don't kill him. That's sad. We don't get the kill there. That's okay. That's okay. 205. All right, we're doing good. We're doing good. Another win. A close game again. Like, okay, maybe high tier's not so bad. Maybe I just was having a bad time the other day. It seems like high tier often has blowout games that aren't very interesting, but that was much more interesting. Perhaps it's because I pushed and had an island that I could play that allowed me to make it a little more interesting that way. I like pushing up. I like these more positionally interesting games that reward us for finding flanks, that kind of thing. We don't have ASWs, guys. We just got to shoot the water. Isn't this engaging gameplay? This is very engaging gameplay. Trust me. Wargaming knows what they're doing. Surely. They... I don't actually think they know what they're doing, bro. Okay, okay, okay. What is this, man? World of Warships, guys. The surface ship combat is incredible, but these two other classes, man, that they just force into the game, they just don't fit. They just don't work. Like, it's just so comical. It's fun. It's just funny. Notably, this splash that I'm shooting at here is also just not even accurate to where that ship is. Oh, I actually hit him, though. Wait, I hit him. Incredible. This is really fun. Trust me. They're gonna give me a survey after this. That would be appropriate. A survey after this would be entirely appropriate. Yeah, radar doesn't see it either. Radar can't find it. Hydro only spots it at 2 kilometers. Okay, well, let's not rant about carriers and subs. We all know how busted they are, except Wargaming. So let's keep it focused on Nevsky. Nevsky, very good. Very good ship. Huge utility, great range, great shell velocity. Good AP. Good AP. Excellent when you find the right flank, though it is notably quite squishy. All right, another full up tier here with a super ship. You would think that these islands here are a good position to go to, and they often are. They're just notably exposed to this gap here. So if we get spotted through there, it's kind of lights out for us. I still kind of want to try it, but it's a little challenging. Notably, on the other side, you know, you can play islands here, you can play around here, that kind of thing. Even this island's okay. We might actually want to play this island. I know that's very passive, but that might be a option for us. We'll see. Have a Holland here. Our Ushikov's a little bit of a late load or something, so we don't have the most support early. But these islands let us push up and get our radar on the cap and cover even more than the cap. So if the DD just barely touches the cap and then tries to get away, it's not like our radar is only going to get him while he's on the cap, like a 10-kilometer radar would. Yeah, our battleships are very, very passive. They are not playing the game, so this is why we're going to be a little bit more pre-kited away on this island. So you see how we're kind of open to that? That is a bit of the issue here. Angle away right away. Actually, we're going to pop out. I changed my mind. I want to pop out here and radar this DD. We have a Holland here. Monty is scary, but not like that scary. It's a good battleship, but wait until we're spotted, and then we open up. Unfortunately, the Trump is going that way. That's too bad. If our teammates were a little closer, I do think we would have a little better time here. But you see how I kind of just transitioned in between these two islands here? That was kind of the idea. Venezia on this flank too. So we kind of go from cover to cover in this case. I didn't quite angle it properly, but we're still quite angled here. Oh, the dispersion. Yeah, Stalingrad behind that island has helped a lot here. Venezia, we're quite angled too, so it shouldn't do that much damage. Yeah, good. So a good start, as we can see. Good start. Even though, yeah, we didn't have the most battleship help. That's okay. And now we know that a lot of their team is here. So very happy with my decision to not like full send the one line or something like that. Notably, this kind of island here, we're only open to this little section here. Or in the cap, obviously. But if they're in the cap, we should be able to radar them. Yeah, I think that makes sense. This can be a pretty good island here as well. A little more passive. We're getting blind fired as well. That can happen, I suppose. It's a little weird, but can happen. People blind fire a little too much these days, in my opinion. Ah, Maine. Look at that. I mean, that's about as scary as it gets going middle like that. Try and light some fires here. Yeah, we kind of just have to avoid that. Nice, we get the fire. Unfortunately, we get spotted. Wonder if that was from Maine. But we're gonna start farming Maine now. I can't go too far here, otherwise we'll get spotted by one line. Tromp is in, by the way, so we want to look for that. Maine going the other way is nice. It gives me a little more opportunity with these islands. Gotta get creative with some of the island cover, but it is still doable, even though we have such great shell velocity that makes these islands a lot harder to use. I would like to get another fire on this guy once the damage control runs out. I no longer trust those little lights. There we go. Get it? CA fire prevention main. Might not be. We're very exposed if we get spotted here to the enemy team on the south of A. So gotta really focus on not getting spotted. Is that through there? Gotta be, right? No, it's Sherman right there. That's really, really bad. Maine is on us. Yep. I've gone too far here. This is really bad. Might die. Sherman, reverse for me, please. Oh, it's Ven now. Okay, nice. Maine is down. I'm very lucky that they're not that strong on the 1-2-3 line. Otherwise, yeah, we would be in a lot more trouble here. They're also very focused on our Wisconsin, who has now gone from playing pretty far back to playing, I would say, maybe a little too aggressive. We'll see. Maybe it works out. Okay, nice. Now we're very broadside to Ven, so we want to avoid that salvo if we can. Nice. Prop mod. Love to see it. So they have now taken out our Wisconsin. So the... I don't know about bait or whether, you know, whatever they're focused on is gone. So we have to be a little bit more cautious here. So that's why I'm going to start kind of running away a little bit more. Ben is on us. That's fine. Nice. We get the fire right away. It's quite good. Yamato is outside of our range. So that's why he's not spotting us. Our team is doing good on the other side. Looking like our team is quite strong in this one. Let's try and help on the Sherman here. I'm very aware that Ven probably is going to line up a shot for us. Monty as well. This is just why I really like rudder mod, allowing me to maneuver a lot easier. Can avoid that Monty salvo. Turret traverse is a little slow though. I will say that. I might like the turret traverse mod instead of faster shell swaps. A little greedy for that because then, you know, you get the... Oh, okay, Sherman's going to eat that. Sure. You get the broadside opportunities and want to swap to the AP, and it's a little faster. Monty shoots at us. I think he didn't lead that enough. We are notably quite fast. Gotta lead a little bit more. Yeah, didn't lead enough. At range, you can play more open water. My mistake was playing far too aggressive in that first game and trying to tank at closer ranges. It's not what the ship does very well. Speed boosting Tromp, and I mean, it's not a lot of lead time to give, you know? It's a good ship. Oh, and actually he grounds. Is that an island where he's got a reverse, or is he gonna get away from that island? I'm not sure. Can't quite get over that island, that's funny. Let's see. Yeah, this one just looks kind of one for our team. Cyclone coming in. That's really bad for a ship like Nevsky, forcing you to play at those closer ranges, but considering the game is basically over by the time that Cyclone comes in, it's not going to be that punishing. Monty, and we'll get back in range here for the radar on the cap. Yeah, just like that. Can I get over this, though? I can't. Oh, wait, I can with one gun. Turn away, please, so I can fire over this island. Oh, man, it's so funny having this shell velocity. Come on. It's just barely not. There we go. We found it. We found it. We found it. Now he's behind another island. I mean, the utility's good, as we can see. Like, the radar utility is very good. No, the Montana's turning away. I mean, this is a little more what I expect, unfortunately, out of tier 10. This is more common, I think, for you guys as well. Probably higher tier games tend to go this way. Quite one-sided a lot of the time. Oh, new mountain range. This is interesting. I haven't had a chance to play cruisers much, especially from this middle. These islands are so weird to try and play. I don't think they're that good, but let me try. We might just die here, but let me try. Normally, we want to play islands like this one, or this one, or this one, or this one. These kinds of pretty common islands that are pretty solid for cruisers. They've certainly done a much better job on A, I would say. B is weird. B is weird. We'll give it a go, though. We'll give it a go. We got a small one here. Here's our matchmaker. Ripa, Vincent, Colombo. Notable ones we don't really angle to. So what I'm going to try and do is sneak in here. And is this island tall enough to block vision? If it is not, we are dead. But if it is, there's some interesting stuff that could happen. Oh, we're so exposed. We're so exposed. Oh, wait. Yeah, I guess, I mean, there is a beach there. I wish they designated this a little better, like shallower water, like really shallow water. Don't like it so far. Interesting. Okay, well, let's see. Shima? I do get spotted. I do get spotted there. No hits. One hit. Let's kind of turn in here. There we go. That's a little better. Yeah, that's really just Smalland doing Smalland things. That ship is very, very good. Oh, I didn't lead enough. Whoops. Let's make sure. Okay, yeah, he's done. Cool. Yeah, this is like... I mean, we're just so exposed here. We're just getting very lucky that they're not shooting us, basically. Don't think you have the pen. Yeah, or pin angles. We'll send the torps out. Okay. I don't like this spot very much. Schlieffen does not really overmatch. Well, deck armor. So, not a good idea to go to this position, I would say. Like, we're just so exposed, like, out here. Like, this little island here protects you from this angle enough. Let's see. Do I go undetected here? Well, I'm not shooting. Wow, that juts out so far. I would expect it to like catch me here, not here. Yeah, underwater. Maybe there's something up close here. Let's give it a go. Shima, sure. "12-kilometer radar, pretty nice. Having the conceal means that we can't quite do the spotted radar tech, but it's close enough that a lot of the times you actually will catch destroyers. And look at that, team support, very nice. Now we should be able to go dark here, ideally. Although there's a cyclone coming in, so we can just use that. Probably. We'll go for the fires to start with. If we can. The cyclone coming in is what made me shoot. Otherwise, I just simply would have waited for my detection to reset. Oh yeah, he gets like insane range secondaries. That's funny. Well, this is another one that's kind of just a little bit over, I would say. Prop mod, maybe? Yeah, not bad. The inconsistency of getting the Ichi fires here, a little sad. All right, we outweighted his secondaries. Actually, our team is kind of losing the other side. I might be throwing by doing this. Because it takes a while for the Cyclone to actually come in. Well, we're doing okay with prop mod. Kind of playing with fire here. Speaking of fire, where are they? Guess I'm missing low. Alright, now we're getting it. Kind of. Wonder how many times I can do this speed up tech before we get absolutely smashed. Fire! We got one, we got one, we got one, we got one. Incredible.
Torpedoes to starboard.
Alright, Libertad goes behind the island. Cool. So now it's just a Schlieffen. Again, this is not how you should play. I'm just getting impatient, basically. Basically, I'm just getting impatient. This is bad. This is bad play. Fortunately, it doesn't seem like the crossfires are coming. All right, the Cyclone is about to hit, so we will get cover here very soon. Come on, fires. Please. Here it comes. Nice. And this is tech for into Cyclones, of course. We get the ability to see through them. So it's kind of cheesy, but for cruisers, Cyclones are hard, obviously. So it's a really nice benefit that the ship does actually get. We get the bow fire or something like that. Okay, we'll just miss. All right, team gets it. Fine enough. Confed. That's pretty low damage for a Confed, but take it. Seems like they're not really coming for the cap, unfortunately. But again, we have the radar thing. Marceau was last spotted. We're detected. So it is Marceau right here. Yeah. Nice. Okay. Decent game. I don't recommend that island position. And obviously playing so open water Nevsky is very, very, very risky. It's a 1 with such low damage. Interesting. We did get 11 fires, though. 2,200. A lot of damage, I guess, into destroyers, and that's... We also got quite a bit of spotting, too. Okay. Yeah, just a blowout. I would go for this if you find Worcester, Des Moines... If you find Worcester and Des Moines hard to play because of their lack of range and their shell velocity, that kind of thing, then something like Nevsky Petro is right up your alley. Petro for more tankiness, of course. But if you want the DPM characteristics, like feeling like you're firing a lot of the time, then Nevsky's great. Nevsky's really, really good for that and gets you that shell velocity to actually play at some of the longer ranges that we find at higher tier, let's just say. AP is very good on this one too. Definitely use the AP. Upper belts is what you want to aim for. The pen is good, but not good enough for Stalingrad, as we saw until we got a little bit closer. Decent enough HP. It's a larger ship though, notably, and it does get overmatched everywhere by most battleships at this tier. 30 is not as good as it used to be. The spaced armor is quite solid. It provides you a chance of that kind of black hole armor idea, but it's an above water exposed citadel. If you get caught broadside, expect to get dev struck. We just got very lucky against that Bourgogne earlier. It's quite fast to get around the map. 12-kilometer radar that lasts a long time, provides great utility. Like I said, this is a great ship. AA is just cope these days with that immunity consumable that planes now get. If you didn't know, they get basically a force field consumable to completely or almost completely stop any AA from damaging them. So they can dive into clumps of ships. They can dive through the best defensive AAs in the game. Doesn't matter anymore, unfortunately. So as much as I, would like D-Fire to do something, and I take it sometimes, I really shouldn't. It's Hydro. Anyways, let's not rant about carriers and subs. I've already done enough of that probably in this video for most people's tastes, but that is Nevsky for you. Weaknesses including its AA, weaknesses including its ASWs, its armor, bit of the maneuverability section as well. Dispersion, I know on paper it says dispersion is the same. It's cruiser dispersion. It feels worse to me. Maybe that's just because I don't play this ship enough or something, but it does feel worse dispersion-wise, even though it shouldn't be. I don't know what that's about. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. As always, comment whatever you want to see next time below this video. That's how ship request works, is the previous ship request, whatever's most upvoted, that's what I play the next week. So comment below this one, whatever's most upvoted is what I will be playing. Thank you very much for watching, and have a great rest of your day.